Hello, everyone. Again, this is Teacher Mena, and welcome to my English class. So, good morning, everyone.
Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning, ma'am.
Thank you so much for responding. So, I know that it's been a long time since we last met, so I wanted to check if everyone was okay. So, I prepared here like the characters from the inside and out. So, how is everyone? Are you feeling that you are currently joy for today, or sadness, or fear? So just use those characters to represent your feelings for today. So, Karen, who is the character that represents your emotions for today?
For today, ma'am, I'm feeling joy right now because
Mm-hmm.
we'll be having our class today despite the challenges that the pandemic has brought to us. We are still able to do online class learning like this.
That's so nice to hear. So, if Karen is Zoe, how about you, Kendra?
Yes, ma'am. Just like Karen, I am definitely joy. So, because it's a nice day and I am enjoying my day right now.
Thank you so much for sharing your character, Kendra, as well as Karen. And same with me. I am Zoe, though it's already my nickname, but the character that represents my emotions for today is Zoe because it's my joy to see you again, even though it's a virtual. And yeah, I'm so excited for me to share again a new knowledge from you. And I know that even most of us are having a great day, but some it's normal that sometimes we have bad days, but I hope that our meetings will sum up, lighten up your day. So cheer up, everyone. And yeah, let's go ahead and our class for today. But before we start, I have here a reminder. So make sure that your area is clean. It is free from distraction so that you can focus more, and as well as in our online reminders to make sure as well that you kindly utilize the raise hand button that you have on the lower part of your screen if you wish to speak, as well as turn on your microphone once your name is acknowledged. And for example, if your microphone has technical difficulties, you can maximize the use of our chat box. So let's go for our attendance. This For today's attendance, it is already August 28, 2021, and it's already 9 a.m. and I have two attendants in my Google Meet. There you go. Let's proceed. And I know everyone is so excited to learn our new lesson for today, but let's have fun first because I know it's already pandemic, but we still can manage to have some time to connect or socialize with someone, and that will be using our game for today. This game is called Sounds Familiar. So nowadays, it's already popular in the term of guess the gibberish. So any ideas, Karen? Do you have idea for the sounds familiar or guess the gibberish?
Yes, ma'am. Actually, I already played that game on Instagram when you need to guess the right word out of
That's
the
right.
yes,
Mm-hmm.
ma'am.
Yes, you are correct. It's also available as well on the Instagram, and in this one it has connection with some random sounds, some random word sounds. So, Kendra, can you please read the instruction for us?
Yes, ma'am. So direction number 1, I will flash words and you need to connect each word sounds to form the original word that you need to guess. Second, I will count 1, 2, 3, go, then send your answer on group chat. And third, the first one who correctly guesses the word will get the point.
Thank you so much, Kendra. So we will just modify the direction since I only have two students for today. Instead of using our group chat, we will just use our raise hand. Is that clear?
All clear, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am, clear.
That's right. So if you are all ready, let's use this phrases. When I say always ready, you will just say uh-huh, uh-huh. So always ready, always ready.
Aha, aha.
How about you, Kendra? Are you always ready, always ready?
Yes, ma'am. Aha, aha.
That's awesome to hear. So if that's the case, let me just first give an example. So for the first one, fill hip pins. So if we combine the sounds for those words, it will give us the term Philippines. So again, always ready, always ready.
Aha,
Aha,
aha.
aha.
Very good. So let's now go on our first item. Once I've done counting three, don't forget to raise your hand. So here's our first item. This blank are antique. One, two, three. Oh, there you go, Karen. What is the word that you form for this gibberish?
Tea, hay, balls. I think it's tables.
Let's see if you got the right answer. So, wow, you got it correct. The right term is tables. These tables are antique. Thank you so much, Karen. So, let's see who will got the second correct answer. So, let's now show it. Those blank were cute. One, two, three. Oh, wow, I see different name. How about you, Kendra?
Yes. Be hey, be his. So the missing word from that statement is babies. Those babies were cute.
Let's see, is it babies? Awesome, you got it correct. Kendra said the right. The word is babies. Those babies were cute. So make raise your hand faster for our next item. So this blank is good. One, two, three. You can now raise your hand. So I see the name again of Kendra. Kendra, can you tell us what is the word that you successfully formed?
Soup up. It is soup, ma'am. This soup is good.
Wow, you are correct. This soup is correct. So I hope that I will see different names on our next item because it's a long one, but I trust that someone will get this correctly. So that blank is old. One, two, three. Oh wow, I see the name of Karen. Karen, can you tell us what is the right word that you formed?
Yes, ma'am. Me, ear, row, or. I think the word for this sentence is mirror. That mirror is old.
Wow, you are very fast to form that word. So let's see if that is correct. Upon checking, mirror is the right term. That mirror is old. Thank you so much, Karen. So here we have our last item. Let's see who will got it correct. So brace yourselves now. The sentence is, how much is that blank? One, two, three, go. So I can see Karen's name. Karen, can you tell us the word that you successfully formed?
Yes, ma'am. For this one, here, ring, his, her ring is. I think for this one, the word is earrings. How much is that earrings?
Earrings. Let's check it. Let's compare your answer with Kendra. Kendra, may I know what word did you form for this item?
Same with Karen, ma'am. My answer is earrings. But then, Karen goes. when first spoke.
Wow, that's so nice. That we're a very sporty person. So let's check if you both got it correct. So the right answer is how much is that earring? So both answers are correct, but the first one who got it right is Karen. So thank you so much and congratulations everyone, especially you, Karen and Kendra, for your cooperation. That is highly appreciated. But before we proceed, I have here a question. What do you think is the connection of our game to our lesson for today? Do you have any idea, Kendra?
Based on what we have earlier, I noticed that most of the answers are nouns and adjectives.
Wow, that's a nice observation, Kendra. But how about you, Karen?
Um, through the sentences given on our activity,
Mhm.
I think the word these, that, these, and those are notable, ma'am.
Very detailed observation, Karen. Thank you so much. And you are both correct. You are both doing a good job. Therefore, our lesson for today is about demonstratives. Demonstratives include those words that this, that, this, and those. And I know you always meet those words if you go to your classroom, into your house, anywhere you can hear those demonstratives. But what are the differences? Therefore, we will find it out because in the progress of our lesson, we will go ahead and identify the general rule of demonstratives as well as differentiating the demonstrative adjective to demonstrative pronoun. And we will go ahead as well and construct sentences using demonstratives. So, in order for us to understand the demonstrative pronoun, I want you to read the text that came from the textorial study. So in this text, I want Karen to be the saleswoman, and then Kendra will be the customer. So again Karen will be the saleswoman, and then Kendra will be the customer. Is it clear?
Yes, ma'am, clear.
Great job. So let me now go ahead and post it, and you can now have the conversation at the mall.
Good morning. How can I help you?
Hi, I'm looking for a formal dress. Could you help me find one?
Yes, of course. We have these dresses in stock, but maybe we could try this one. We got this dress only a day ago. I'm sure that you'll be the only one wearing it.
Oh, honestly, I don't really like this color. Maybe you could show me that one over there. I like the print a lot.
Surely. And what about the shoes?
I have a picture on my phone. I want something like that.
You have an excellent taste. Let me get those for you.
Great job. A very well conversation. So, you both have expresses and emotions as well as feelings while reading it. So we totally appreciate it. So, I just wanted to know if you noticed something about the text, Karen. Did you pinpoint something that on the text that you've read?
Yes, ma'am. From the dialogue that we've read, there are highlighted words such as this, though, that, and this, which are highly used to point something, ma'am.
That's a nice observation, Karen, because class, let me show you that. Excuse me, demonstratives show where an object, event, or person is in relation to the speaker. And just like what I mentioned, those are this, that, this, and those. So, just like what Karen noticed, that we highlighted those words. But how about you, Kendra? Did you notice something from the given text?
Yes, ma'am, I have observed that this and that are only used if there's one object. And this use if the object is near,
Mhm.
and that if it is far.
Great job. So you have point for that because the difference for this and that is for this, it refers to the singular nouns which are nearby, while that refers to singular nouns which are further away. So, for us to better understand it, I prepared here an example that is from the text. So, the first one is we got this dress only a day ago. We use this because the noun which is dress is only singular and that is near to the speaker or the customer. And then the second one, I want something like that. They use that because the noun is a singular, which is the dress. And then the dress is far from the speaker. If you can see, there is a distance between the pointing finger of the customer as well as the dress or the noun. That's why they use that. Is it clear? Do you have a question?
None so
Not so
far,
clear.
ma'am.
Thank you so much. And since Kendra mentioned already the difference between this and that, Karen, did you spot any difference between the use of this and those?
Actually, yes, ma'am. Upon reading the text, I observed that these and those are only used if there are many objects, and these are used for the object that are near, and
Mm-hmm.
those are for the objects that are far from the speaker.
You are correct because for the this and those, first for this, it refers to plural nouns that are nearby, while those refers to plural nouns that are further away. So for us to better understand it, I prepared here an example from the text that we've read. So first, for the first one, we have this dresses in stock. If you will notice the noun there, which is dresses, that is a plural form, more than one, and we use this because it is near from the speaker. If you can see, there is no distance from the pointing fingers as well as from the dresses. That's why we use the demonstrative this. And for the second example, you can see there, you have excellent taste. Let me get those for you. So those refers to the nouns, which is dresses, and dresses is plural. And you can see, you can notice as well that there is a distance between the pointing finger of the customer as well as to the plural dresses. So are we clear? Do you have questions?
Everything is clear, ma'am.
That's so nice to hear. So I insert a table to summarize the rule that we have for this, that, this, and those. So if you will notice for in terms of the distances, we have here near and far. And for the nouns, we have here singular and plural. So we will use demonstrative this if the noun is singular and if it is near the speaker. So you can see that the book is near from the pointing finger of the speaker. And then for the second one, that is my book. If you can see, we use the that because the noun the book is singular and it is far from the speaker. The third one, these are my books. If you can see that books is already plural because it is a more than one book, and we use this because it is near the speaker. Lastly, we use those because books again are plural, and if you can see, there is a distance between pointing fingers and the noun. That's why we use those. So is everything clear? Do you have clarifications?
None so far, ma'am.
That's so nice to hear. So, if that's the case, moving forward in demonstratives, we have what we call demonstrative adjectives versus demonstrative pronouns. So, in demonstrative adjectives, it is used together with the noun and qualify the noun, while demonstrative pronouns are not used with the noun, but it stand in place of the noun. So we have here an examples. So this bag is expensive. We will see that the rule for this one is we use demonstrative adjective, which is this, and it was followed by noun, which is bag. That's why the example is this bag is expensive. While in demonstrative pronoun, you will see that on the first one, that is demonstrative adjectives. But in order for us to convert it into demonstrative pronoun, we will just eliminate the noun. So it will become this is expensive. So this will refer to the noun, which is a bag. So that will become this is expensive because again in terms of the demonstrative pronouns we nouns are not used but it stand in place of the noun. So instead of saying this bag is expensive, we will just use this is expensive, and this refers to the bag, which is the noun. So is that clear? Do you have questions?
None so far, ma'am.
That's so nice to hear. So if that's the case, again, practice makes progress, and I prepare here some sort of exercises. So for the first one, we have here four items. So Karen, can you please read us the instructions?
Yes, ma'am. Exercise number one, create a sentence for each of the demonstratives. This, that, these, and those.
Thank you so much. So for this item, I'll just be giving you 1 minute so that you can create your sentence. So if you have a pen and paper or notepad, you can write it down so that later on you can share to us the example that you already made. Are we clear about it?
Yes, ma'am.
So if that's the case, your 1 minute starts now. So you still have 20 seconds. So your time is up already. So I'm really excited to see your work. So let's now start. Let's check it here. Mhm. So let's have first for the first item. Karen, may I know what sentence did you've made for the first item for this?
Yes, ma'am. For this is my dog.
That's correct. This is my dog. So since this refers to the noun dog, which is singular, so you got it correct, Karen. How about for the second item that Kendra? Did you made a sentence out of the demonstrative that?
Yes, ma'am. For that, that is a big house.
That is a big house. So the noun there is a house, and you use that because a house is singular, and then it is far from the speaker. So you got it correct, Kendra. And how about for our third item, which is this? Karen, did you successfully made the sentence out of demonstrative this?
Yes, ma'am. For this, I made these cakes smell delicious.
This cake smell delicious. So your noun there is cakes, and they use this because cakes is plural, and this that is near from the speaker. So definitely you got the right sentence, Karen. How about you, Kendra? For those, can we hear the sentence that you made?
Yes, ma'am. So for determiner those, I make my sentences, those apples are mine.
Those apples are mine. Let's check. Apples are plural. You got correct that you use those, and those refers if the noun is far from the speaker. So definitely you have a nice sentence as well. So great job, everyone. You are all awesome because all the sentences that you shared is definitely correct. So for the next one that we have, I prepared another activity for us to know whether we clearly understand the difference between demonstrative adjectives as well as to demonstrative pronouns. So, Karen, can you read us the instructions, please?
Sure, ma'am. For exercise number 2, identify if the sentences contain demonstrative pronouns or demonstrative adjectives.
Thank you so much. So we have here 5 items, and I'll be giving you like 2 minutes. So if you have a pen and paper again or notepad, you can write down your answers so that later on we will go ahead and discuss if you got the right one. So your do you have clarifications? Is the instruction clear?
All clear, ma'am.
That's nice. So if that's the case, your 2 minutes starts now. Don't worry, you still have 1 minute left. So time is up already. Let's now go ahead and hear your answer. So for our first item, these chips are too spicy for me. So Kendra, may I know what is your answer for this specific item?
Yes, ma'am. So for that item, my answer is demonstrative adjectives.
Demonstrative adjectives. Let's check it if you got it correct. So these chips are too spicy for me as demonstrative adjectives because the demonstrative adjective come before the noun chip. So you are definitely correct, Kendra. How about for our next item, Karen? Do you want to see this? May I know what demonstrative that you use for this one?
For that one, the demonstrative that we use is demonstrative pronoun.
Demonstrative pronoun. Let's see. Oh, perfect. You got it correct. It's demonstrative pronoun because the demonstrative pronouns replace the nouns. They may represent like a movie, bag, or any noun. So if we will turn demonstrative pronoun into demonstrative adjective, this will be like this. Do you want to see this bag or do you want to see this movie? So since in this sentence this is not followed by noun, you are indeed correct, Karen, that this is demonstrative pronoun. How about on the third item, Kendra?
Number three, look at those giz. My answer is demonstrative adjectives.
Let's check if you got it correct. So demonstrative adjectives, you are correct, Kendra, because demonstrative adjectives come before the noun gis. So the noun that is used here is gis. So for our fourth item, Karen, for these oranges are delicious, may I know what demonstratives is applicable to this?
For this one, ma'am, it is demonstrative adjectives.
Very good, but may I know why you answer demonstrative adjectives?
Yes, ma'am, because demonstrative adjectives come before the noun oranges.
Mhm. You are definitely correct. So for our last item, Kendra, can you tell us what is the applicable demonstratives in this item?
For this item, my answer is demonstrative pronoun.
Demonstrative pronoun, let's see. Right, demonstrative pronoun because demonstrative pronouns replace the nouns. So the nouns there, it can be like what is the example earlier, it can be movie, bag, or any noun. So everyone, you've got a good work, and I truly appreciate that all your sentences or all the demonstrative that you use is definitely correct. So let's proceed now. Before we moved on, I just wanted to do a quick recap if you still recall what we discussed for today. So Karen, can you tell us what is demonstrative?
Sure, ma'am. Demonstratives, based on what we've discussed, these are
Mm-hmm.
used to point to a particular noun or refer to it.
That's nice. And what are those?
The words that we've discussed today are this, that, this, and those.
Great job. And how about the rules for this and that, Kendra?
For determiner this, it refers to singular nouns nearby, while the determiner that, it refers to singular nouns that are further away.
You are correct. And how about Karen for those in this?
For those and this, those are used to the plurals that are further away from the speaker, while these
Mm-hmm.
are used for the plural nouns that are nearby.
You are correct for that one. And I just wanted to know whether you still recall the difference between demonstrative adjectives and demonstrative pronouns. Any thoughts, Kendra?
Yes, ma'am. So, as what we've discussed earlier, demonstrative adjectives are used together with the noun, and qualify the noun, whereas in demonstrative pronouns, those are not used with noun but stand in place of the noun.
That's very detailed. You got it correct, Kendra. And lastly, since we successfully discussed everything, the rules and such, but what do you think is the importance of studying demonstratives? Is it applicable in our daily life? What do you think, Kendra?
Yes, ma'am. It is applicable and it is very beneficial for us to tell who or what we are talking about specifically.
That's nice to hear. And how about you, Karen? Did you notice the importance of studying demonstratives?
Yes, ma'am, I totally agree with Kendra. She was right.
Mhm.
It will help us to indicate which are nearby or far away from the speaker in space or time.
Wow, that's so nice to hear. So everyone did a great job. So you truly deserve not just a clap. So since I noticed that in recapping, everyone recalled successfully the rules as well as its definition. So let's check it if we successfully met our objectives for today. So in our journey throughout the lesson, we identified the general rule of demonstratives as well as differentiate the demonstrative adjective to demonstrative pronoun, and we successfully as well construct sentences using demonstrative. So, thank you everyone. That's very evident that you've got a new learnings for today. So, since I don't want to consume so much of your data, see you everyone on our next meeting and keep safe.
Thank
Thank
you,
you,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Thank you as well. Keep safe and see you soon. Bye.